trade your skins and get your $5 bonus on skinsjar.com. See description below if you want a bonus on your first trade.
Hey guys, it's Trill again, and today it's time to talk about another issue in CSGO once again. So a few weeks ago I made a video about grenades being able to fly through solid doors in CSGO, but that's not the only problem in the game that involves rotating doors and grenades. A lot of you might have heard about an issue that has first been brought to my attention in a counterpoints video of Thorin, where Fallen talked about an exploit that allows you to open the door on cache inwards.
There was one thing that Zeus bring us on last tournament. He got to discover a decoy grenade that you could throw from B on cache to door on A. So when you open it as this side, it opened to the opposite way. It was like the CT was open the door, and I killed Dennis because of this.
Usually, if you open the door from inside of Squeaky Room on cache, the door would open towards the bomb site itself. However, on the map cache specifically, it could be so much more useful to have the door open inwards, because that would give the terrorist player a nice view towards the bomb site itself. Now apparently someone found this little trick where a decoy thrown from B that lands in front of the door in A would somehow interfere with the rotating door in a way that it opens inwards, which led to a number of successful kills, even in the pro scene, as you can see in this clip right here.
They have 3 players in the vicinity, while only keeping 2 towards A. But the good news is that with this fake right here, JDM popping in.
This will only work with the teammate's decoy though, because if you open the door on your own decoy, the decoy is simply going to be pushed away. This would really be worth a video on its own, because it's so weird that in this situation my friend over there in Squeaky is not even able to close the door at all, because of the decoy blocking it, whereas I have no problem at all opening and closing the door, as you can see right here. However, a viewer called Paul showed me that using your own decoy can still be exploited quite a bit. As you can see now, a decoy sitting right in the frame of the door will still prevent the door from closing fully if done right. On some maps, especially on cache again, this could be exploited quite a bit. If you are standing in Squeaky Room with an AWP, you can zoom in on this tiny gap and possibly get a free kill on a counter-terrorist holding from ladder or toxic barrels. From the counter-terrorist point of view, it'll look like the door just closed normally and they might stop focusing on the door itself, while you being on the terrorist side have a clear shot. Now unless the enemy at toxic barrels or ladder is holding Squeaky with a sniper rifle himself, it's incredibly hard to even spot this gap, not to mention anyone behind it. I've even come up with a little thread to perform this exploit every time. Now even though you are usually not able to open any door towards yourself, there's a little trick how to do it with the help of a teammate. Your teammate has to stand all the way in the corner of the door where the rotating point is, and if you then go ahead and open the door, it will push your teammate away while being opened inwards. Next, the player that has been pushed away from the door wants to get into this corner of Squeaky, locate this dark dot on the door itself, and go left from there until he hits this part of the door frame where the black and blue lines touch each other. Do a simple right click though, wait for the decoy to pop, close the door and zoom in towards this little gap to spot anyone at toxic barrels or ladder. This trick will not only work on D cache, we also found some uses for this on D nuke for example. A very effective way to make this work would be in an afterplan situation on bomb site B, where you can even block the double doors down here, which will leave a very tiny gap that will allow you to spot anyone defusing the bomb. It'll be incredibly hard for the counter-terrorist to even spot this little gap in the door. So the next time that you see a decoy close to a door, be aware of the fact that there might be a little gap in the door that an enemy on the other side can see through. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new, and with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.